What's going on, everyone? So all of the conversation right now kind of centers on LeBron James, right? Like all the news that's coming out, everything that's coming out is all predicated on LeBron. But Shams Charania basically kind of, gave the whole, LeBron and the Lakers are kind of at this weird spot. LeBron's kind of monitoring. He wants to win a championship. He understands that they're kind of looking more for the futuristic moves, but, that LeBron is just kind of observing, right? But he also said something that I think is very interesting. And he said that the Lakers haven't made any championship level moves yet. Okay, so say what you want about DeAndre Ayton. He was the best center that the Lakers could have gotten. All the names that are available, and look, I'm a huge Walker Kessler guy. He doesn't move the needle to the level in which DeAndre Ayton could. I wanted Kessler for the now and the future. I wanted like Kessler and Luka. Kessler is also one of, if not arguably, the best defensive centers in all of basketball, right? So I wanted him alongside Luka, ideal long term. But DeAndre Ayton is the exact type of center. I mean, you couldn't build a better center in a lab than DeAndre Ayton, right? Like the biggest need that the Lakers had was a center. The Lakers went and got the best option that was available. DeAndre Ayton, even lazy, unmotivated, you name it, is better than Daniel Gafford, is better than Nick Claxton, is better than all these other guys that were potentially available for the Lakers, right? Like, who could the Lakers have gotten that was that championship move? But this is exactly what I talked about the other day, right? I said, and this is why I said, LeBron and the Lakers need to have a conversation. They need to figure out, like, what does LeBron ultimately want? Because here's the thing. What moves we as a fan base and the Lakers as an organization, what we all perceive as moves, whether let's say you hate the DeAndre Ayton trade and you think it's awful, right? Maybe the Lakers even kind of think that, right? Doesn't matter what any of us think right now. It matters what LeBron thinks, right? Because again, all of this is centered on him. If the Lakers could go get, Andrew Wiggins, have DeAndre Ayton, Jake LaRavia, who I think is going to be really good, right? And let's say go and pull off a surprise move. Let's say they go get a Trey Murphy or something like that, right? Just a name, right? But like oh my God, like this is great for the Lakers move. What if LeBron doesn't look at that as a championship move? He's like, Lakers got a 24-year-old, he scored 20 points last year, but he's unproven. Lakers got Andrew Wiggins, but he's again, like what LeBron perceives as championship caliber moves and what we and the rest of the Lakers perceive are two very different things. I like LeBron a lot. Right? On record numerous times saying that I believe he is the greatest player to ever play the game of basketball. If you're talking about just pure basketball player, right? However you feel about that situation, doesn't matter. It's not what it's about. What I'm saying is that Lakers need to find out where LeBron is at. Because if these reports are true, this is a mess. Because again, Sham's saying, that it's not perceived as a championship level. What move can the Lakers make that LeBron would perceive as a championship level move? What, trading for Giannis? Like, okay, great. How? How, Sway? Like, you don't have the answer, Sway. How? Like, I just, and that's my problem is that, again, we're going off of the telephone game. So I don't want to be too critical here because who knows, right? But like, look, LeBron James is still great. LeBron James was a top 10 player, 6th in MVP voting. He was all NBA second team, right? The guy is still a top 10 player in all of basketball. So wait a minute, time out here. LeBron James is still a top 10 player in all of basketball. LeBron James loves Austin Reeves, right? Part of the reason the Lakers kept Austin Reeves was because of LeBron James, right? So you have Austin Reeves, you have now Luka Dončić, who is the greatest player LeBron James ever has and probably ever will play alongside, right? Luka Dončić at this stage of his career is better than LeBron at this stage of his career. Luka Dončić is the exact type of player that LeBron has wanted for years now. Somebody to clearly take the keys and jump in the driver's seat. Somebody that can come in, take pressure off him, move him more off ball, which is what he's wanted since the 2020 season when the Lakers won the championship with him as point guard. But he wanted to get off ball. Okay, that's why they went and got Dennis Schroeder and Russell Westbrook and Schroeder again and D'Angelo Russell, so on and so forth. Okay, so you finally get the exact player that you've been begging for, that is the best player you could play with, that if you two work, are the best duo in all of basketball. Literally, the best duo in all of basketball. What team alone has 2 top 10 players, let alone Luka Dončić and LeBron James? I mean, even going into the playoffs, it was like, man, if the Lakers get a center, they probably win the championship. And who knows what would happen if they did? What happens if the Mark Williams trade goes through? You just got DeAndre Ayton, who is right now better than Mark Williams. Again, the Mark Williams situation was the potential and the upside again. Right? So you got a DeAndre Ayton is looked at as lazy, no motivation, no work ethic, blah, 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 all of those things. Okay. He was still an 18-10 guy. Right? Like, think about that. Still an 18-10 guy. Not bought in, not motivated, not nothing. Right? Like, Lakers still have assets to make moves. Right? Like, but again, what kind of moves do you want them to make? Lakers go trade for Andrew Wiggins. Let's say right now Miami wants Rui Hachimura, Dalton Knecht, and a first. Basically all of the Lakers' assets in order to get Andrew Wiggins. Let's say the Lakers do that. What if LeBron goes, that's cool, I still want out? Right? Lakers just traded all of their assets for Andrew Wiggins to appease LeBron. Again, I love LeBron. I think LeBron is the greatest player ever. But I was a Laker fan before LeBron, and I'll be a Laker fan after LeBron. And the Lakers need to do what's best for the Lakers. And I talked about this earlier, right? LeBron's not stupid, right? Like, the media keeps trying to paint this man like he's dumb. Like, he doesn't understand the situation. Like, oh, like he was just, blindside. Like, oh, like there was no nuance and all that. Stop, right? Like, was LeBron shocked like the rest of us that the Lakers got Luka Dončić? Sure. Right? Did LeBron go, that's their future? Sure. But again, LeBron, you don't think LeBron understands that he only has a year or two left? You don't understand? Like, if this is all true, why hasn't LeBron requested a trade? Because again, what move are the Lakers going to make that is going to change the LeBron's perception? What move? There isn't one. There's not that one singular. Lakers could go trade for Andrew Wiggins and another player, and there's still no guarantee you have a championship, especially in the Western Conference. I think the Lakers right now could win a championship. Like, Lakers are probably going to be the best offense in all of basketball. Right? Like, it's just, can they be serviceable enough defensively? But look, I mean, Denver won a championship with the 15th ranked defense and were second worst in the playoffs, but they were so good offensively, they just ran through everybody because no one could stop them or slow them down all game. Right? So they were just like, we're just going to outpace you. They did. The closest anyone came was the Phoenix Suns, and Devin Booker shot like a historic all-time great 70, I think it was like 72% or something like that from the floor. Right? So like, if LeBron really, like if all this noise is true, which I don't know how much of it. Like, is LeBron kind of like, dude, I need you guys to do something? Is LeBron kind of like, hey, like, kind of using this as leverage like he always does? Sure. But like, if it is true, like let's say all these people are spot on and accurate, right? All of the reporting is true and it's not just storytelling, right? Okay. Well, then if it is true, trade LeBron. Tell LeBron to request a trade. If Ramona Shelburne and all these other people are talking LeBron and LeBron's camp, they should tell him, hey, Lakers aren't going to be able to do anything that's going to make you happy, so you should request a trade. Get it over with. So that way the Lakers don't make a move that ends up hindering their future or hindering even this season. The Lakers are going to try to win a championship regardless. Why? Because you still need to appease Luka Dončić. Right? Like, people are acting like the Lakers don't need to keep Luka Dončić happy. right? Like, and all the things you want for Luka, you want for LeBron, right? What do you want alongside Luka? Defense, shooting, right, and athleticism. What do you want alongside LeBron? Defense, shooting, and athleticism. The only difference is the center position. That's it. It's literally the only difference, right? Because LeBron likes the floor spacing big. Luka likes the lob threat big. Other than that, they're essentially the same players, right? Both are offensive engines. Both, can control and dictate a game, right? But again, if Shams is right, and the Lakers haven't made any championship level moves. Like, what was Ayton? Ayton's not a championship level move. Right? Again, what center would have been better? That was available in Lakers. Yeah, of course, if the Lakers could have gotten, turned back the clock and got a healthy Joel Embiid, sure. If Nikola Jokic became available, sure. But outside of that, the centers we know that are available, which one of those centers do you look at and go, that's the guy? It was Ayton. Right? Like, even when there were rumors about trading for Ayton, it was like, that guy is the guy that makes the most sense, right? That's the guy that has the best upside and potential for the Lakers, right? What other center would they have gotten that LeBron would have been like, yeah, that's the move? Anyway, as always, this is a discussion, pass question you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot, so we enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.